Hey everybody, welcome back to Guys Night Lab. I'm Jesus, and welcome to another edition of Halloween Nights, 25 Years of Horror. Today we're going to be talking about a movie that came out in 2008. I wouldn't really consider it like a horror movie or a scary movie, but I would consider it a creature feature. So think of like like Godzilla, which Godzilla isn't necessarily like a horror movie or anything, but it's a creature feature. Any movies that have to do with creature features and stuff like that, I'd consider it for Halloween. But not that this movie would definitely be a mainstream. You could watch it any time throughout the year, not necessarily Halloween. But it has, I guess you say, creature feature elements. And that movie is Cloverfield. Cloverfield came out in 2008, and it is a movie, once again, as we talked in our 2007, it's a handheld camera movie, and it's just so well done. I think this is not Josh Whedon, but it's Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves is the director, and it's taking place in, I think, New York, and this meteor or something came from Earth, and no one knows what it is, but it slowly starts to notice that things are happening. They think there's just an explosion, and so like people are trying to leave, and this guy is leaving to Tokyo, kind of like the Godzilla nod there, and his girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend is there, and that's setting up like the love plot line or whatever, the chase of why he needs to survive, or why he wants to survive or save, or who knows what. But you find out slowly and shortly that there is a creature in the city, and it's a big creature, and it's ravaging through the city, and it's really, it's just so well done. And this might be a little weird with like newer audiences who have their phones and video stuff like that. Like we didn't have like cameras on our phones where we could record everything in 4K, 8K, whatever. Like we had handhelds, high 8s, 8mm cameras, mini DVs, stuff like that. And so the way it's recorded is just so perfectly. TJ Miller is the narrator because he's holding the camera the whole time. But it's just such a good movie. It's exciting from start to finish. It's funny. It's entertaining. It's scary at times. But it's just so well done. I can't speak highly enough about Cloverfield. I would highly check it out for Halloween nights. You could check it out whenever. It's a mainstream movie, but like I said, it's a creature feature, so we're gonna give it an honorable mention pass here for our Halloween nights, 25 years of horror. So yeah, definitely check out Cloverfield. There's other movies in the Cloverfield universe, like I think it's Cloverfield Lane, or I can't remember if that's what it's called, but it's with John Goodman. That one's or 10 Cloverfield Lane. That one is really good as well. It's not the same as this one. That one's just the main movie. And then the Cloverfield Paradox, which is on Netflix, that one was kind of weird. So, but yeah, the 10 Cloverfield Lane is really good too. But Cloverfield, if you've never seen it, definitely check it out. Like I said, if you missed it on Halloween nights, check it out throughout the year. So anyways, for 2008, that was Cloverfield. And then the honorable mentions for that one, this year was like, there's a lot of weird movies that came out. I don't think that anything really stood out, but the two movies that I wanted to kind of honorable mention were Let the Right One In, which is a remake, and this one starred Chloe Grace Moretz. This is not the remake. This is the original one. Let the Right One In. This is the original. What was it? I think it was. I want to say Swedish. It's the Swedish one. So the original one, and it's a really good. Like it's a great movie. It's like beautifully shot. It's scary and like romantic and like a coming of age movie. So pretty much. I don't want to give a review on it because it's just an honorable mention, but the basis of it really quick is there's a 12-year-old boy, and he meets this, like, I guess 12, 14-year-old girl, and they kind of have a crush on each other, and then you find out that she's a vampire. And he's kind of like a lonesome boy getting picked and bullied, and she pretty much protects him and kills anyone that tries to pick on him. And pretty much she's kind of grooming him so he could like take care of her, because she's about like 200, 400, I don't know how many years old, but she's a vampire. So anyways, amazing movie. Definitely check it out. So yeah, so that's one of the 2008 movies that I would check out. And then, like I said, there wasn't like a lot of other movies that came out. That movie, there's some movies, but nothing that really stood out. But the one that I would highly recommend would be Quarantine, and that's another handheld camera movie. News reporter is at the fire station, and then I guess you could say like a zombie virus breaks out in the complex, the apartment complex, and the government kind of closes everything down, and they can't escape from the building, and they're trying to escape, and all these things happen. Really fun watch, so definitely check out Quarantine. But anyways, from Guys Night Lab, I'm Jesus, and check out Cloverfield for 2008's Halloween Nights. All right, take care. Bye.
Animal sounds like that. Shaking everywhere, man. It's like tremors.
Looks like you should have left town a little bit earlier.